investing in real estate often comes down to, for newbies, for sure, where do I start? Where do I start? I don't know. It's confusing. Yeah, it can be, for sure. So here's what I would say to start if you're just getting into the real estate investment game. What's your thing? Do you like condos? Do you like houses? Do you like multifamily? That's a hot one. Storage? Anybody heard about those? They're on fire right now, right? Mobile home parks. Some folks are digging that, for sure. There's a million ways to go. You just got to figure out what your thing is. You got to have a thing, because then you can become a specialist in that thing, right? And it makes all the difference, okay? So figure out what your thing is. My thing is short-term rentals, right? Vacation rentals, VRBO, Airbnb, that type of thing. That's where we operate and we're good at, and we know the game. And I love it. So then once you figure out that, then there's a couple numbers you just got to look at that's pretty simple, right? Your cost to own. You better know what your cost to own is before you buy a place, right? Invest in it. Figure out what's going to cost you to own that darn thing. Figure out the rental is current rent and maybe even potential rent if you do some value add type stuff. But certainly make sure the numbers work with your current level of rent. All right. And if you take your revenue and take out your cost to own, they'll give you your net operating income. Okay. And then out of that net operating income, just make sure that is higher than your debt service, how much it costs you to borrow the money, your capital. Okay. And that amount that's left over is really what you got to decide. What is the minimum amount I want to make this all worth it for me? Okay. Even if you're making $1, at least somebody else is paying down your mortgage and you get a bunch of accounting benefits and you got appreciation probably and some stuff there. But $1 isn't very much. Okay. You got to make sure there's some upside and figure out where your upside is. Once you get that figured out, it all kind of comes together. I'm John Moran, and that's something to think about.